Hey gorgeous, it's Denise here, money mindset mentor, best-selling author, and I just finished filming my biggest and most complicated launch ever. I have been working for the last couple of months, buying little things, working on fashion, planning out all the things I want to share with you. It's for my brand new Sacred Money Archetype course, but that's not why I filmed this video. I want to take you behind the scenes to my biggest debrief ever, because this wasn't my ordinary launch. Normally for a launch, I would do 4 free videos, a sales video, awesome. For this launch, I had to do 8 different sets, 8 different personalities, and it was crazy. But I want to take you behind the scenes. I want to show you how I set it up, how I planned for it, all of the road bumps along the way. And I want to take you behind the scenes. This is my rose farm that we have turned into 8 different sets to appeal to 8 completely different money archetypes. So come over to my blog. I want to share all of this with you and inspire you to take your launches to the next level. I'm Denise Duffield-Thomas. I'm a money mindset mentor. I write books, I create courses, and I'm really passionate about helping entrepreneurs deal with their money stuff so we can make more money and change the world together. Money Archetypes is this framework created by Kendall Summerhawk, one of my early money mentors, and it's a way of figuring out your money challenges and your opportunities by identifying with one of 8 different money personalities. It's really cool. You start with the accumulator. Accumulators are the bankers, the people who are quite frugal, but they're really good at saving money and very responsible with money. Then you've got the alchemists, and these are the idea generators, people who have a million domain names, who love thinking about new businesses all the time, super creative. Then you've got the celebrities. So the celebrities love looking and feeling good. They love being leaders and being the center of attention. So you often find them on stages and, they look amazing, but they sometimes spend all their money on purchases. They have stuff arriving every day. Then you have the connectors. So connectors are all about connection and kindness and spreading love and optimism around the world. So they're often the people who you go to when you have a problem because they have either got a solution for you or they can refer you to something. So the connectors, they just hold all of the world together. Then you've got the mavericks. So mavericks are the ones who want to break the rules. They want to burn everything down. They want to reimagine industries, and they often rebel against stuff. But it means that they are often like groundbreakers and really pushing the conversation forward. Then you've got the nurturers. So nurturers are the heart-centered, lovely, kind, gentle wisdom keepers. Now, they're the ones who really struggle with pricing because they want to help everybody and they feel really bad setting boundaries or asking for money. Then you've got the romantics. So romantics are all about ease and pleasure and living in the moment and beauty in the world. So they can often they don't feel like doing stuff. They have to do things on their own terms and when they feel like it. And then you have the rulers. So rulers are the ambitious boss types. They can monetize anything and they're constantly working and thinking about their businesses. The most fun thing for me was really getting into each of the archetypes, being able to do a set and have really meaningful things in that set, but also put on a costume. It really made me feel so connected to that energy archetype, even if it wasn't my own. And I really felt almost just such love and affection when I was sitting there in the set. And then I felt quite sad when I had to take off the costume and move to a different archetype. But then immediately I would be in that archetype and I'd be like, who was that? I don't even know that person anymore. So that was the fun thing for me, is just really getting into the creativity and the space of each of those personalities. The hardest, oh my God. The hardest thing is that I am a ruler, and rulers tend to overdo things. So we totally underestimate workload. We make things way more complicated than they need to be. So this was literally like doing 8 launches in one launch, which usually is enough. One launch is enough stress for everybody. I did 8 launches all at the same time. So that was the hard thing, is just completely underestimating how much work it takes to duplicate everything and customize everything 8 times. And there were many times where I had to work really long hours to get this course together. And there was heaps of times I cursed my ruler nature for doing it and just thinking, what the heck have I done? Like, I have so many regrets. But then I would get back into it and love it again. So I did get rid of quite a few things that were too extreme for my personality. So some of the maverick things, like the really ripped denim-y stuff, some of that I did get rid of. Same with some of the celebrity things. I let go of the pink suit. I will never probably wear that again. And even some of the connector things, I really went for like a happy children's entertainer vibe. Some of that stuff I'll never kind of wear again. So yeah, I let that go. And some of the maverick stuff too in the set was very dark, a lot of blacks and things. And so that's not my vibe, but most of it came from charity shops and it went back to charity shops. So one of the jumpers was inspired by my friend Angela Henderson, and she is a connector. So that pink jumper with the blue love hearts, that was bought pretty much from thinking about her personality. And even though that is not me, I had to keep it because it just made me feel so special, and I might give it to her. But yeah, that was really lovely. So once I decided to do this as 8 different sets with different costumes, I did a couple of things. One, I hired a stylist, Jane, who came and helped me just conceptualize what I wanted for each archetype, and same with all the set stuff. So I actually created 8 big boxes at home and spent about 3 months finding things. And every time I was out at a thrift store or at the shops and I saw something that was so perfect for that archetype, I could buy it, put it in the box at home. So I think it was a good 3 months of sourcing things and shopping with Jane. Oh, and scrolling on Facebook Marketplace. Oh my gosh, I ended up with so much stuff from Marketplace because once you start searching for things too, the algorithm kicks in. So I would be searching for, ripped black denim jackets, and then they would show me them. And, I would search for the record player, and then suddenly I'd be shown all this other stuff that kind of related to that. So I would be like saying to Mark, go get $50 out, drive to this person's address and pick this thing up. He's like, what am I picking up? Don't ask. Don't ask any questions, just go and get the thing. And that was really fun for creativity, and putting together Pinterest boards for every archetype was really fun too. Actually, because I am a ruler, I did struggle the most with the ruler set and the ruler outfits because so many of the other ones were so costumey to me, but I found it hard to grasp that because I was like, it's just me. Like, do I just shop from my own wardrobe? And is it just stuff from my own house? So that one felt for me the hardest to grasp because it was just me. It just felt natural, which hopefully still came across on the set, but that was the hardest one to do the set for. Yeah, the hard thing is there's always something more that you could do. And so I don't really regret the fact that it was so much work, which it absolutely was. And that was a lot. I more regret, I wish I had more time. I probably would have put in a 50 million more things. So that's probably not a good regret, but it's a total ruler, perfectionist regret of wanting it to be better. And I'm already trying not to think ahead of, in 2 years' time when I redo it, what I would add in. And just sometimes there was a couple of things I really wanted to buy for some of the sets that I just couldn't find. So one of the things for Connector, I really wanted to find a Care Bear jumper with Care Bears on it. And couldn't find them anywhere. But just after filming, Care Bears started celebrating their 40th anniversary, and the shops were full of Care Bear stuff. And that annoyed me. So all of the team had really different personalities. So Dan has an accumulator personality who does our filming. So he makes sure that we get everything done very methodically. Jane is a celebrity. So she helped me, just really bring out that celebrity archetype for me, which is not my natural archetype. And Naomi, she has that romantic, just sense of beauty. So it was great working with her because she just created those gorgeous sets and I could just sit down with them and embody them so easily. And she really got my vision for that. And Mark, my husband, who's our launch manager, he is a ruler like me. And so he never complains about the workload because he can kind of just get through and do it. But I think me being the leader of that team as a ruler, I just create so much work for everybody. And I am completely delusional about deadlines, and that's really bad. Oh, and Kaz, who is behind the scenes here too, she is a connector, and I think she's an alchemist. So it's just great having those different energies around us. But I think what we were missing on that is we needed a nurturer, I think, personality to come in and give us massages and bring us food and just make sure that we went to bed at a decent time, because one of the hardest things was that we filmed until midnight, and we were all exhausted, and it's hard to be creative sometimes, pulling those reserves out. But it really was a testament to how much we just loved the creativity aspect of it. Oh, and too, I had beautiful makeup artists. So Emma and Tamika, who, made me look gorgeous. Yeah, it's really special. That's a really hard question because it's who's your favorite child? Oh, that is hard. I think in the Connector set, that's the one that I had the most fun in. And I really modeled it on being a children's performer in a way, which is my life in a previous life. I was a children's performer and had to be, happy and optimistic. And so that really accessed that part of me that was super fun. And I think connecting with my nurturer one was really beautiful for me too, because it was a real grandmother energy. And even though I don't have anything from my own grandmother, I thrifted all of these brooches and pins that were someone else's grandmother's pins. So that felt really special too. So I am not a celebrity at all. And I really struggled with the celebrity one. One, because I know that they're least likely to join my programs. No offense, celebrities. Part of me was let's do it last because we've got to get through all of the other archetypes. But also because it was so out of my comfort zone, I couldn't even walk in the high heels. I literally could not even walk in them. I had hardly anything came from my own wardrobe. I had to buy it all, borrow things, thrift things. And so it just was not me. And you can tell, if you go and look in the celebrity set, there was one time I needed shoulder pads, and Jane wasn't there, so this is not Jane's fault. I put some rolled up socks in, and you can see the sock hanging out in one of the behind the scenes things. And I think celebrities would kind of be annoyed by some of those little details, because it was definitely me trying on dress up, like a kid playing dress up. And so I did struggle with that, but hopefully the celebrities still enjoy my attempt and appreciate my attempt. And yeah, it was still fun, even though it was completely out of my comfort zone. So I've had so much fun with the archetypes because it's really helped me understand how to put myself in the shoes, literally, of those different personalities and how I can use that in my own branding and marketing. So even as I was filming the course, it gave me a greater understanding, and I've been certified in this for a long time. So anyone who wants more ease in their business and who wants to magnetize themselves for their ideal client, SMA is just going to be such an incredible resource to get to know yourself better, to get to know other people better, and to really activate those parts of yourself that might be dormant or suppressed or just need a boost to come forward. After this, my kids will be like, "Mommy's home," and I'll just be like, "Need a break."
Look, Denise has got toothbrush and that. I've got toilet roll holder, lighter, and some dirty face towels. I am all class.
But this is good for a romantic.
Yeah, but I'm practical girl. I'm out. Like wet mold. I'm out. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye.
Everything's got money on it.
But that's meant to happen though.
And everything's got bees on it, which makes me so happy. I'm obsessed with this jumper, by the way. Obsessed. brown is good and I love the color. So Okay, all right, you gotta go now. Get out, get out.
Yes, yeah.
That's a wrap. Oh my gosh. So I hope you enjoyed this peek behind the scenes of my SMA launch. It was crazy. It was wonderful. I'm sad that it's over. I'm relieved that it's over in so many ways. But here's what's interesting for you. You can see how different it is when you both know yourself and you intimately know your clients. How much creativity and magnetism that can bring into your business. So if you want to know how you can use SMA in your business, go to denisedt.com/SMA, get all of the details about what's in the course, come and join me, and you can learn to create more ease and abundance in your business as well. Thanks for watching.